Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Holy sell-off this morning, huh? Yo, yo, Ronnie, look, check out what I got. Take a look at that. Take a look at that and admire. I don't know if you're into Pokemon, but that shit just looks too nice. What's up, Muhammad? What's up, Stoic? How are you, brother? I'm doing well. I just yawned and actually cracked my jaw. I hope you're all doing incredibly well. It's a beautiful day out. I can't wait to go to the gym and do fun stuff, actually. Yeah. New thumbnails coming. You guys will see them tomorrow. They look good. They look good. How much worth is that? I think it's 280 bucks. It's not a lot, but it's nice to have. I saw it and I really liked it. And I was like, wow, I might as well add this to my collection, right? It just looks so good. It looks so fucking good. You can't, producer, can we pull up the full screen? Like, this card just looks fucking amazing. And then I got this one as well. Hold on, let me show you. I don't know what it is with me and shinies. Well, this isn't a shiny, but this is also a very beautiful card. Just a great looking fucking card. You too, yeah. I got a couple more here, but I'm not gonna go through these. Yeah, I got a good amount. They're all solid. Got some beautiful cards in here. I'm just stacking the collection. Anyways, what's up, Ronnie? Did you catch anything? Did you catch anything? How did everybody do this morning? Now that we can actually look back in retrospect. Nah, bro, the price just slipped and stopped. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that was the case. Yeah, I got that one trade and that was it. That was about it. I got that one trade in. And yeah, now I'm just kind of chilling. I kind of want to do some back testing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Boys, the TPT account, or I guess let's head over to Tradezilla. I mean, this just looks fucking great. Yeah, let me head over to Tradezilla real quick. Let me switch this over. Share Tradezilla. The dashboard's looking juicy. I'm gonna go over and do some back testing. The dashboard is looking juicy. Okay. Okay. So we're at 194 trades with the model. By the way, if I see anything come up, if I see anything come up during the current price or the current live price, I will go back and we'll dive in. But as it stands, see, oh my god, as it stands, there's just nothing to do on the charts right now. So you know how it is, you know how we do it, Ronnie. I think by this time or by this point, you should you should know. I think you've got this memorized, man. At this point, you've got this memorized. Yeah, easy. Okay. Bet. I love to hear it, man. I love to hear it. So at this point, I think we're about to sweep the range low. Okay, so there goes the range low. Let's see if they just want to redistribute that lower or what they want to do with this, actually. By the way, if you are watching on X, head over to youtube.com/@thelab.live. So here we have a potential C2 actually situation here. We've got a sweep of the range low. We've got a sweep of the previous candle low, range low, in discount, 15-minute C2, market order, limit C3. Dude, you've got this down to a T. I do, however, I guess I do want to see a closure back above the 561s, but this is just because of a confidence thing. Oh, before we fucking, so stop is at the low, right? And then we can look to limit, you said order limit C3, and then we'll look to target either the first candle's high, which is roughly, I don't know why that seems a little off, but whatever. Two 2.8, so 5.6. Wow, first trade or first backtested trade of the day, and we get this absolute beaut. Oh my god, what a beaut. Just like that. It's really that easy. That's hilarious. Okay, let's continue. Bro, Ronnie's got this down. I love it. I'll look to market enter. It's just because it bothers me having all those lines, man. It just bothers me. So no sweep of the range high yet. Oh, actually, before I go through this, let me actually walk you guys through today's trade. Oh, sorry, Tom. I think that's as loud as it gets, really. I can try and... Okay. Oh, that might have made it worse. That should be good. I'll walk through today's trade just to show you guys what that looked like. It was, I honestly, looking at it from this perspective, it makes it kind of almost a little sad. It's like I really was only able to capture this much, but that's what happens when you what's it called? When you're going for base hits, right? So today's was pretty simple. I'm not sure if you guys saw, but ES actually at the 9:30 opening, or not at the 9:35 candle. This 9:35 candle actually swept out the 9:25 high. So there was actually a really large divergence here and here between ES and NQ. So ES actually managed to get above and sweep out this high, whereas NQ did not. So what I was doing is that I was basically playing the divergence, and I was acting as if I was in the NQ and the ES swing, but I was actually in the NQ swing. And so what happened was, obviously, you know, the divergence, ES got up here, NQ failed. And then as soon as I saw that obviously NQ failed, I was planning, what's up, Justin? I was planning on trading the C2 and the C3 on the 5-minute chart of the of ES. Unfortunately, I don't think I can pull that up here. I'm not too sure if I can. Can I? I guess. Is there a way? I don't know. I don't think that would be actually kind of crazy. Anyways, so what I like to do after each trade is head over here, right? You can obviously do replay if you want, make notes. But I do a trade rating, right? What's up, Cyber? I do a trade rating, so I give this was a 5 to me because look at the lowest point the trade went to, MAE, and then the highest point the trade went to. And so, to be fair with you, 608s was, I didn't get into a lot of drawdown. That was barely any drawdown there. And so that was, you know, really good. I was like 16 points worth of drawdown. And then I ended up closing out, I think. Where's my closeout price? Exit was 529 actually. So this was really good. So 529, right? Any mistakes? No mistakes here. This was within the plan. The quality was an A+. This was an A+ trade. Did I follow my entry rules? Yes. Did I follow my day rules? I also did, yes. And that's about it, because I only really trade one model. And so I don't really need to manage too many different things. I trade, well, realistically, I trade 2 models, but truth of the matter is you can just go over here, pick your strategy. And then this was the 15. So we had, yep, and yep. And that's about it. What do you mean by day rules? So I have execution. So sorry, I know it sounds a little bit confusing, but my execution rules are basically like my entry criteria, and my day rules are like the rules that I have that I want to follow on a daily basis. So I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example of that. So wait, but before anything, let me actually head over here and then Marquez, because these were all the same trade, right? Marquez reviewed. Yes. Trade view. Trade details. I don't know why I didn't mark it as reviewed, but okay, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Trump speaking in Michigan soon. Well, hopefully he doesn't say anything too crazy. So yeah, like my day rules, where are they? 3 trades a day max. 2 consecutive losing trades equals done for the day. 2 consecutive winning trades equals done for the day. After a loss, a mandatory 5-minute reset. And then if 1 step from the model is missing, then that equals no trade. Those are basically the day rules. The trading rules are a bit different. Obviously, it's just like if there's a 5-second OB, 15-second OB, it's like all of that. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Anyways, back testing. Technical, yeah. That's the better word for it. Back to this. I think we already saw this. Did we not trip? No, I'm tripping. So no sweep of the high, right? No sweep of the low. Or actually sweep of the low, but more like an expansion through the low. We do have this external low. At this point, I'm not really interested in taking anything here, to be honest with you. Unless there might be... What's up, Drace? Big dog! Big dog. Has it been a few years since it's been like this? What do you do when price expands like this in one direction? It does give you a 15-minute sweep. I just don't take it. Either that or obviously. So obviously in today's scenario was a bit different, right? Because I did end up taking it. But in a scenario where, let's say, for example, I'm seeing a continuous expansion to the downside and it's a clear downtrend day, then I just look for a 5-minute swing to be created. And then I do 5-minute, 30-second, 5-second, or 15-minute, 1-minute, 30-second. And then that allows me to kind of catch the trending move without risking too much, because these are kind of like my favorite moves. I'm not going to lie to you guys. These are a lot of the moves where I catch that are really low risk, and I'm okay with really taking the loss here, because take a look at this. Let me actually go back and let's head over here, right? So obviously in an ideal scenario, I'd want to see a retrace back into premium, but at this point in time, I've already acknowledged the fact that this asset is expanding to very, very strong to the downside, and it's likely looking for the 536s or even lower, right? And so because of the fact that I know that NQ likes to expand directionally like this, I'm okay with taking a trade near the lows as long as I get a retrace at least into the 5-minute, a 5-minute internal, and then a 5-minute swing is made. So you can see that on this next candle here. Take a look. So this next candle actually gets an impulse into the imbalance, and then we have the open of the next candle, right? But what happens here? A couple things. You have an internal retrace, you have a sweep of the previous 5-minute high, and you failed to close above that high. So now we have a swing. And so now what I can actually do here is head over to a really, really low time frame, whether that be the 15 or the 5. And then I can look to outline the specific candle that was responsible for piercing the high and the internal level, right? Which in this particular case would be this one. So I'd need to see a closure below this candle's low. And what did we get here at 9:59.45? We specifically got that, right? So I've confirmed a 5-minute swing. I confirmed that I'm in a strong downtrend. If I put a position even at the low, right, hypothetically speaking, even at the low, I'm looking at a maximum of almost 11 points of risk, right? And even then, at the opening price, you're looking at 8.5 points of risk, which is just like, it's like 40 ticks, right? 42 ticks. So at this particular point in time, I wish I was able to, can I actually sell stop this? Sell stop. Right, and then I'll do 5. So let's say we get sell stop into this, right? So I have 8 points of risk. It's expanding. I know that I've confirmed a 5-minute swing. So the idea is that just like any other swing, Just like any other swing, this is supposed to be a protected high. This next candle, which is the distribution candle, which is 10 a.m., you have an open, right? You have a high. It's not going to take this high because we're in a swing. So this is candle 3. So this is expected. And then you're going to redistribute lower. And then at this particular point in time, especially if I'm on a live account, obviously this is very, very cherry picked. But if I'm on a live account, by this next candle, when we've already retraced to the EQ of this range, I am break even. That's the truth, right? We're at EQ of the range. We're at a discounted price point. There's no reason why I should be looking for or looking to keep on my risk. And then at this point, if the downtrend still continues, what I like to do is just trail my stop to where originally was going to be my target. Am I live tomorrow? Yeah, we're live tomorrow. So here, I can just look to trail to where I originally had my target. So now, who is the guest? It's day trading Ralph. It's day trading Ralph. And so at this point, right? I've already secured where I originally wanted to exit. And so my worst case scenario was originally my best case. And now my best case scenario is potentially being able to capture more of this move, right? That's just the idea. So hopefully if we're patient enough, DTR, yeah. That's that guy. That's him. That's him, all right. That trio is something. DTR, Sniper, and Nick. I'm actually friends with all of them. Funny enough, yeah, I'm actually friends with all of them. They're really they're good people. I actually FaceTime Sniper the other day. Same with Nick. Same with Ralph. They're all good people. Yeah, the trio. Anyways, yeah, hopefully that was a explanation. Sorry guys, I'm a bit tired. Let's see what this has to bring. So range low, range high. So there's the range high. So now let's wait for a potential C2 here, which I don't think we'll get. I think there's actually a divergence at this low, but let's see. Yeah, no C2. I kind of want to check if there's a divergence at this low. I'm kind of curious. New pane. There should be actually. Yeah, there is. Perfect. So ES in this particular case actually took the range low and then made the 15-minute C2 here. So you could actually, this would be a valid trade if you're watching both assets. But unfortunately I just wasn't. So okay, gonna go ahead and move on towards the next day because I don't think there's, in this case, which one would be the OB? In the case of a divergence or fuck. It would still be the, so look. So in this case, boom, boom. Wait, where's the, I'm tripping. Hold on. 9 o'clock, 9:15. So 9:15, 9 o'clock swept this one. So it would be the candle that swept the previous candle's low on the 15-minute chart. That's what you would mark out as the, yes, so it'd be this one. Not the candle that made the divergence, no. Wait, I'm being silly. Sorry. Yes, it would be the candle that made the divergence. This singular one here at 9:36. I'm like, what am I saying? No, Ronnie, you're right. You're 100% right. Sorry, I just got a little brain fog going. You are 100% right. It would be the candle that made the divergence. So in this particular case, that would be the OB. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Next day. Do we get a sweep of the high, maybe? Previous 15-minute high as well. Let's see if we get a C2 here. We actually did get a C2. So let's mark out a couple things before this goes without us. Candle that swept the high. So if we mark these out, boom, boom, previous 15-minute high as well. There. So these would technically be the candles that are responsible. So we'd look for a short position on the opening price here. And then a stop at the high. And then we can look to target either the midpoint of the range or the low. So let's see if we get limit. So and we got sucked out there, unfortunately. But that's the name of the game. Can I ask you a psychological question? Yeah, for sure. What's up? How do you manage a losing streak, like mentally? It depends, man. It depends. Is it a losing streak? There There are two different types of losing streaks for me. There's a losing streak that's a statistical one, right? Where it's like, okay, let me actually pull this up. Since you're actually, this is actually a pretty good question. So, just don't trade. Just yeah, you're funny, bro. You're funny. Who the fuck is it? Has it been a whole year since it's been like this? OB model. I had the matrix somewhere. What's up, Fox? I had the matrix somewhere. Let me try and find it. There we go. Okay, perfect. Shout out these people. Can I copy it in here? I guess not. This was like the first one I could find, I guess. We'll get to it. Don't worry. Let me switch over. Share. Thank you. Okay. So this is actually I guess a losing streak matrix. Losing streak probability matrix. I guess that would be the official name, but so basically it shows you based on your win rate. I just don't like how many, like this doesn't really have that many percentages. I think this one might be better. So probability of X consecutive losing trades within 100 trades each, or with each 100 trades. So a sample size of 100. So for example, here, if you have, let's say, a 50% win rate, the probability of you losing 5 consecutive trades is 77%. The probability of you losing 6 is 51%, and the probability of you losing 7 consecutive trades is 29%. But this is only, I'm actually going to write this down. Just to be sure. This is only applicable if you're actually trading your model, right? Because if you take a loss, let's say you took a loss, and let's say you saw your model, you took a loss, and then you immediately were like, okay, I need to make my money back, and then you took another trade that didn't follow your plan. That actually then becomes, what's it called? That actually then becomes a behavioral loss as opposed to a statistical loss. So when you go on tilt, it's a bit different because you can just consecutively lose so many trades because you're trading basically with no consciousness or even like no model. But if you're actually following your model, then it depends, right? Like, let's say if I take five consecutive losing trades, I'm like, okay, that's still within a really good range of a statistical probability, right? I'm like, that's fine, right? Because I know that my model is near a 50% win rate, right? And if I take 5 consecutive losing trades, I had a 77% chance of losing 5 consecutive trades anyways. So I know that that's a statistical probability, and I know that and I understand that logic. Now, let's say like I take 10 consecutive losing trades, right? Which doesn't really happen, but if I were to take 10, that would likely be out of the range of the statistics. There's a 10% chance that happens. So the way I deal with losses is I pretty much just go back and I start backtesting. Because you get more and more reps in when you backtest, especially with your model. And with that, you kind of bring your confidence back. Because the thing about losing streaks is people go on losing streaks and it becomes a continuous repetitive cycle because you end up kind of like losing your confidence, not only in yourself, but in your model. And so that ends up like affecting you even more. And so in a case where you are on a losing streak and you find yourself losing a bit of confidence, go back and backtest it, because you'll get your reps in, you'll feel a lot more comfortable. Yeah, it'll just overall feel better, and then you'll understand kind of where things lie. So hopefully that made sense. What about the other type of losing streak where you were tilting? I know you might not tilt. What advice? I still have moments where that happens. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think everybody, not everybody, obviously. I don't want to say that to make myself feel better. But I still have moments where I can feel myself definitely kind of like losing it. It could either be because like I'm just not having a good day, right? Like there could be something that happened the day before or the day of the morning and I know I shouldn't be trading, and I still hop on the charts and I start taking trades I shouldn't. When that happens, I just typically kind of like journal. I pen to paper, and I'm like, yo, why did I do this? I knew that I was having a bad day, yet I still sat down and I did it. Why did I do it? What can I implement to fix this? And how often should I review this page so that I don't do it again, right? Because what happens a lot of times is that people like to journal and they write something down or they type something down and then they completely forget about it. Like I write something down today and then tomorrow I don't forget about it. But if you write pen to paper and then you ask yourself why you did it, and then you ask yourself what the solution is, and then you ask yourself what you can do to implement that solution, and then on top of that, you remind yourself, hey, I'm going to review this tomorrow. I'm going to review this the day after, and then the day after that. So then that way it's like, you don't just write something down and then completely forget about it, because it's at that point, it's just pointless. But if the moment you're writing it down, you can get yourself to remind yourself, your future self, to come back and read it, then it's a bit more useful. Okay, sweet. So I'm just closing out my journal since we're talking about it. I was like, I might as well do this now. Okay, 249. You never tried backtesting or trading Asia or London? Nah. What do you mean? Like backtesting Asia or London? Oh, and by the way, bro, sorry, I didn't see, not that I didn't see what you had messaged me. I meant to call you about it and I completely fucking forgot. That'd be fire. I mean, it looks fucking great, bro. You can call off your stream. Do I want to talk to you right now? Just kidding. I love you. I mean, it looks fucking great, bro. It looks great. I love you too, babe. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, body up? Body up. Thank you, body up. I wonder if ES actually took the ONS. No, I didn't. There you go. I don't even tell that to my girl. Like a proud Colombian. Colombian man. Oh my god. Oh, did you guys see the new listed accounts? I don't know why, for some reason, they're not showing up for me. Is anyone else having issues? Like, I can't see the daily payout or the daily accounts. Am I fucking tripping? Like, I can't see them. Drace, can you see them? If you go on the lucidtrading.com website, where are they? Am I fucking tripping? Am I blind? They show for me. You see them? Boys, I swear to God, like I'm not being dumb right now. I swear. Would they not be here? Flex. Oh, it won't share here? Okay, fair. I have to log in. Okay. I was like, I cannot see that shit. Am I being silly? But then I'm having trouble logging in. Okay, I'll just wait. I think it's maybe because everybody's trying to log in right now. Let me try. Yeah. When did they launch? I think it was like today. Been long since 11:30 a.m. using that 5-minute OB at the 10:40 was shooting for 2R, came close. Nice, dude. It's about a hit for you now. The 5-minute OB. I'm assuming you're speaking on. Which one are you talking about? From 11:30. 11:30, 11:30, 11:30. Oh, I see. I'm assuming you're speaking on this one, right? Or are you talking about this one? And you just 11:30 was your entry. 2R. I'm assuming this one, right? With the stop below the low and then 2R. Where do you have your stop? Yes. Sweet. Five-minute low. Fire. $9.30. Oh, perfect. Good luck, brother. I think that'll hit for you. Hopefully get a nice little expansion here at 3 p.m. We'll call it today. See you, Ronnie. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here soon, boys. Couple minutes. You save the boxes of the stuff you buy? No, sometimes. Why? It depends on what it is. Why? What? Random question. Okay. How would you use standard deviation? What candle or swing point do you use? The whatever created the manipulation, like on the C2. So for example, like if I see a swing like right here, that's the swing, right? That's the swing. This is the candle that created the swing, so I dropped down to a lower time frame. And then I use the candles that created the manipulation, like so. For example, from here to there, that was the manipulation leg. You anchor it to the high, then to the low, then you apply the standard deviation. And then I look for 2 to 2.5 or 4 reversals. So on a higher time frame, actually take a look. It's hourly. Roughly there. and then 2 to 2.5 retracement. So it's really like, if I were to really simply visualize it, if this is a swing low, swing high, right? You just anchor it from there to there, and then look to target 2 to 2.5, and then 4. You should be close to your target now, no? That'd be super. Thanks for, yeah, of course, man, of course. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm fucking, there's nothing to cover here, honestly. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, tomorrow, hop by tomorrow show. Hop by tomorrow show. We got Day Trading Ralph, we got Kane, we've got Leo, and we've got myself. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm excited. See ya. Peace.